Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Ayushi and I today specifically want to talk about this particular case. This case has been multiple times operated for her shoulder problem and the pain in the shoulder. और मैं ये बार बार बोलती रहती हूँ और मैं बार बार बोल बोल के थक गई हूँ कि बॉडी एक सिस्टम की तरह काम करती है. अगर एक जगह पे कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो ज़रूरी नहीं है कि उस प्रॉब्लम की शुरुआत वहीं से हुई है. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल हम बहुत बार जब शोल्डर की किसी प्रॉब्लम को देखते हैं हम ये भूल जाते हैं कि हमारी shoulder muscles and mechanics are very intricately related to our cervical spine. Any problem, any impingement in the cervical spine at the cervical spinal cord will result onto the pressures on the nerves which supply our shoulders. And if that's the case, the shoulder muscles will always be under spasm and they always be very stiff. And somehow when we use our shoulders, do our daily work, कोई भी चीज़ अगर टाइट होती है, स्टिफ होती है, उसको अगर हम मोड़ेंगे, खींचेंगे, तो वो टूटेगी, मुड़ेगी नहीं. सिमिलरली अगर कोई चीज़ फ्लेक्सिबल है, सॉफ्ट है, तो वो आसानी से मुड़ जाएगी. एंड सिमिलर इज द केस हाउ cervical spine and shoulder mechanics are very closely related. So this particular patient of mine was continuously multiple times operated for her problems at the shoulder. Somebody said there's a rotator cuff tear, somebody said there is an osteophyte formation. Once the arthroscopy was done for rotator cuff repair, which resulted into nothing but more fibrosis and restriction of motion. Next time she was also taken for her surgery in a big hospital in Delhi for some another shoulder issue which could not be resolved in the previous surgery, and again to no absolute gain. And do we understand the morbidity of 2 OTs and 2 general anesthesias? Now, if you look here, can we see the reversal of the cervical lordosis? There is a retrolisthesis of L4 over L5, L5 over L6, and there is a grave impingement onto the thecal sac at multiple levels with poor quality of the bone, and there is multi-level disc degenerations and spondylosis. And in such condition, the paraspinal muscles will be superbly stiff, and also the nerves of coming out of these areas will be under severe spasm. The muscles will be under severe spasm, and hence there will never be a resolution to her complaint, because it was never identified that her shoulder problem began in her neck, not the shoulder itself. So hamesha, we should never have a tunnel vision when we are dealing with MSK. Body is a system, it works as a system. If any part is injured, it does not mean that only that part is the injured. It may be the outcome of the injury somewhere else. And that has to be understood well and thoroughly when we are dealing with musculoskeletal system and human body, which works as a system, not as a separate unit. And that's my message, that medical healthcare specialties should come together and work as a unit, as a team, into making the system better and help our patients more holistically to come out of the problems like this. If only we will understand how holistically and how in synchrony MSK works, the human body works, then only we'll be solving the problems for our patients. Otherwise, they will be trapped in the vicious cycle of pain, depression, and non-functionality. So today the aim is to deal with multi-level problems, not only cervical but as well as lumbar, with minimum interventions, and then we will be following a comprehensive rehabilitation. Once we will move ahead from here, we will start with regenerative medicine protocols, and we will employ all the necessary rehabilitation measurements required, not just the physiotherapy, but orthotic management, podiatric consultations, gait and posture. So many aspects and variabilities are to be controlled when we want to save ourselves from anything which is more invasive in future. Let's begin this journey of healing, and I wish that we at Purple Heron Hospital, our team, work towards her healing, her journey towards a painless and a happy life.